Oh my god.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see. 63% is on Bloom here on the final destination. This will be the final winner's side destination for one of these two players as we continue with King of Fields, Man of his top host alongside Daleks. And there we go, the rapid jab at ledge. Not from Bayo to kill, but from Game & Watch to tack on a humongous amount of percent. Bayo unable to get off ledge, instead just being told to get off stage as Game & Watch is able to secure that. They're naring out of the combo there. The up tilt finds no relief there for Bayonetta.
I want to draw a little bit of attention real quick to the player cams. Miya is cosplaying Game & Watch, standing to the side right now. Perfectly 2D to the point where you cannot see him. But here we go into the rest of it. Yeah, Bloom dropping that really early stock. I can imagine this matchup's really rough. Bayo is all getting in on you by catching you astray with like a lucky hit and then going crazy with the combos. But Game & Watch is floaty. He's got like frame 2, I think, options that can get him out. So realistically, it comes down to a game of can you out-neutral Mr. Game & Watch? But unfortunately, it's a rough thing to do with moves like that F-tilt. Miya, it has a dominating lead over Bloom so far.
Yeah, we sort of talked about the fact that what does Bayo do when she can't establish advantage? Well, this is what she does. She gets absolutely boxed around, but Madama Butterfly comes through in that instance. They're able to take out Game & Watch and Mia's first stock. Unable, though, to do much else as the neutral beat of Game & Watch is just keeping Bayonetta at bay. Unable to do anything up, and there we go. Down smash into down tilt there. You're so desperate to get off ledge, which is so hard when you're fighting Mr. Game & Watch. It's in his name, innit? Miya Games, you watch, because you're just trapped at ledge. But there we are. Game 1 was decisive, definitive, and hopefully not too disheartening for Bloom4Eva as Game & Watch just dealt with Bayonetta. We are going to see her come out again, and I wouldn't be surprised, as you say, if this game goes in a similar sort of vein to the first one. If we see Bloom swap off to someone a little bit, I don't know, a little bit less reliant on those straight hits, Alex.
Yeah, the other thing as well, not only is Bayo all straight hits, but she's kind of like, at the end of the day, she moves like there's no tomorrow, but she's a little bit stubby comparatively to a lot of the rest of the roster, and especially Mr. Game & Watch, who would be more than happy to sit there and let you kind of like hit buttons on him while he responds back. And here's the thing, that's a really, never mind, I did not think Miya was dying there. Wow, what a stock to take early on.
Yeah, Mr. Game & Watch's 2D nature makes him incredibly light, and Bloom taking full advantage of it there, taking a back air all the way off the back of a Witch Time on Game & Watch's forward air. A very physical move, which, you know, it hits you with the when he holds his arms out, it hits you with the bomb afterwards. It's a two-pronged assault, but the only prong that mattered at that moment was the top of that key, which bore into the top of Bayo, unable to recover, but able to recover the momentum. They're getting off ledge and waiting for the Game & Watch down air, which, you know, you always think it's going to come out at some point. There we go, the Bloom able to catch an air dodge, taking Miya up, not quite away there. Bayo unable to find that one, but things are looking far more stable for the UK's finest in Game 2.
That it is, but surprisingly for how this game has been going so far, it's even. It's literally dead even. And that is unfortunately a testament to Bayonetta. She doesn't really do the damage compared to the work she puts in. And on the flip side of that equation, you've got Game & Watch, who press a couple buttons, and then you suddenly look down and you go, why am I at 50? What just happened? And Miya is really, really good at finding them time and time again. But speaking of really good, Bloom as well, catching you with that double side B into the triple fair. Goodbye and good night to your second stock. Bloom dropped a game and then has locked in, and I love it. As I said earlier, I'm all about adaptation. I love this.
That positioning as well was so superb in the air. Bayonetta wants to hold and secure those hits, but at that instance was like, what the hell out? And what if I bounced on your head as well? A footstool comes out there. Bloom able to just use side B there, and it, you know, I'm not going to say intentional, but I would not be surprised if it was there. Getting hit by the Game & Watch neutral B just to secure another up B to get back. I'm going to stall off stage as long as I can, and as soon as there's a hole in your offense, I am going to take it. But taking is what Miya has done once again with that F-tilt, able to secure a tiny bit of percentage during the invincibility period from that Angel platform is Bloom, and Bloom is going at it now. As you say, locking in, it feels like, between games, playing it feels like completely differently compared to, I'm assuming the witch time was what was wanted there, but it didn't quite find its mark. Witch timing again to read an assault from Game & Watch, but the aggression was a little bit absent there, using back within to get down that little bit further, but trapped on platform at the moment, punishing the back air, but not wanting to go for anything else, and unfortunately getting caught by that forward aerial's explosive area of effect, holding shield really, really well there to get around the egregious option that is Game & Watch up smash. Miya once again ready just to retreat to ledge, wants to mix it up with a dash attack there. Bloom wants to land that string hit with now that last hit would have sent Miya off and away, but unable to find anything except herself once again in the blast zone. Bayonetta needs something to get off ledge. It's the tail of the tape, and the turtle tells it well once again, securing that game.
That they do. Oh my god. Okay, here's the thing to note though, if you're Bloom right now. Yes, we threw around the idea before the set started of if Bloom drops a game or two, you could always switch characters. Game 1, yeah, that looked terrifying. That looked awful. That looked like a bad matchup. Game 2, you look like you're starting to get it. And if that means that that process can continue to Game 3, it is worth sticking with rather than dropping your momentum and having to relearn a new character in the matchup from the start. Also worth noting, this is winner's side. The loser of this is not out the bracket yet. They just dropped into losers. So Bloom is in a risky situation, but it isn't the end of the world if this game gets lost. So it is worth sticking with this. It is worth keeping your knowledge, and it is worth trying your damnedest to make it work.
Yeah, and that's the important thing about this being a winner's side game. As you said, that time to think and reflect on this matchup for later on if you potentially get this far again to secure another matchup with Miya. Should Miya secure this third game here, you've got that time to think about what went well, what needs to be tuned up and up, but no, away again, taking Game & Watch all the way into the sky, but not able to find anything off it. Great parry there from Miya into just holding that up smash. The invincibility and the safety that that scuba diving helmet provides means that Bayonetta, even though she was swinging at Game & Watch, doesn't get anything off it. Instead, taking a stock there was Miya and wanting to trap Bloom once again at ledges, throwing out smash attacks. And why wouldn't you? They're some of the fastest in the game. They bury, they're invincible, they're fast as can be. They'll kill you at this percent, as will that back air. That terrifying turtle comes out, but Madama Butterfly answers back, Dalax.
That it does. It was what I was kind of saying earlier, is that you don't really want to boil a top player down to an aspect of their character, but you said it yourself. Miya can very much press buttons when they want to, when they feel like something could hit here if I just hit something. Those like up smashes on repeat isn't actually a bad call to go for. Bloom though almost killing and actually killing off the F smash on the landing. Wow, Bloom, while I was talking, while I was yammering away, has taken an entire stock in less than a minute with almost no damage being returned back. Miya though trapping you at the ledge with that neutral B, tries to find more. It is neutral.
Yeah. Neutral is what you need, and the F smash off of
Oh my god.
That was 81% prior to the hit, and Bayonetta
63 before the down smash. Sorry, 63.
Before the down smash! You joking me, I tell you what, Game & Watch. Again, it's in the name. I'll game, you watch. As at 63%, I hit one of my smash attacks. At 83%, I'll hit another one of my smash attacks. It'll do 25, and you'll just be done. And that's how Game & Watch does it, and Miya piloting the 2D terror to superb effect there, able to take the set off the UK's finest player rather candidly. It looked for quite a while there that Bloom had signs of life. That lethality at ledge though was what set these characters apart, and the general lethality that Bayo seems to lack. We saw, as we say, Bayo took Game & Watch up, but was unable to send him away, getting that big percentage for sure, but having to rely on the slow smash attacks that Bayo has. It wasn't over for sure, because Bloom, like as you say, you were just saying, Mia's doing this really well, then bang, Bloom just answered straight back. It's not a lost cause, but at ledge, it's so very, very tough. Bloom4Eva is now in the losers bracket as Miya secures a spot in winners finals.